Alright. Hello and welcome back to Morrowind. I don't know why my character's looking down there. There's nobody actually down there at all. Head tracking's weird in Morrowind sometimes. Oh gosh! Apparently third person camera is too. Anywho, last time, we got further into the Tribunal DLC. So we went ahead and... oh gosh, what did we do? We further delved the... well, I'll have to be here anyway. But anywho, we delved further into the dwarven areas that unlocked after the Battle of the Fabricants on the surface. So we explored that a little bit, found the Daedric area where we could find a Daedric pauldron. So I now, just now in this playthrough, have a full set of Daedric. It's okay though. Daedric pauldrons, although protective, offer very little of enchantment value. It's like 8 per pauldron or something. It's pretty wild. Anyway, how's it going, Lilac? Good to see you. But yeah, other than that, I think we did a few quests there. And hey, ill-tempered octopus, how's it going? And yeah, so we basically, we defeated the missing hand, the hand that went missing for Amalexia. So we went and took care of that guy. That was pretty cool. That was actually, I almost died there. And it's pretty amazing to have my character die. But yeah, holy crap, that was very close. And then yeah, what else did we do? We took on the what is it? There was like a crazy cult. They're basically like the weird Oblivion suicide cult, and we basically got information on them. So yeah, today's Friday. Oh yeah. Yeah. Awesome. I'm glad to hear it. Awesome. I know I've been hearing from a few of my friends that they're getting Monster Hunter World, and they're pretty damn excited. But yeah, so basically it's a Friday. I only stream for about an hour on Fridays because I head off to a tabletop game. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I had to pick up my car from being repaired from jumping the curb on Tuesday? I forgot when it was no, it must have been Tuesday. Yeah. But anywho, that was an ordeal. And then, like, you'd think, for someone who, streams on Twitch as often as I am, your eyes would get used to looking at computer screens. But it's a little bit different when you're literally spending 8 hours looking at a computer screen, followed up by driving towards the sun, then playing more video games with a computer screen. So yeah. It was, the way I look at it, for as old of a car as it is, it wasn't bad. And it'll keep me going for a long, long time. So I think of it as an investment, even though it was totally an accident. So, plus they actually discovered something else because I jumped the curb. So that's kind of a good thing, right? Anyhow. So yeah, we're actually at a point where we want to try to fight King Helseth, and I figured what better way to like totally just spend a whole bunch of time trying to defeat a nearly immortal foe. So the thing about Helseth is what makes him powerful is the fact that he has the signet ring, the royal signet ring. And the major factors of that ring, there's other things to it, but the two major factors we have to overcome is 10 health regen per second. And on top of that, 100% spell reflection. Plus, I have to fight all of his other guards. Now, last time, we were able to successfully take down all of his guards. But when it comes down to it, when you fight him, it's 10 health per second. That's significant. So yeah, I'll have to find something to do. So basically my plan, why don't we grab, it's a tough call because really you can't do any damage with magic. So really you have to rely on fortifying yourself. So I almost think the best thing for us to do would be to like grab a Daedric battle axe or something like that. Something that just does a lot of damage. Like that does 80 damage. So I'm thinking we grab like something we're really experienced in. I think axes are good. Technically I could go with blunt weapons as well, but I'm better off with axes in this case, especially since... Don't I have like 105 in axes? So let's grab a Daedric battle axe. I don't think I have a battle axe that's actually better than that. And then I guess what we'll do is I might have to do a little bit of research, because I'll have to look to see if we're better off using Fortify Attack or Fortify Skill, because we can hit reliably, that's not a problem. The problem is we want to do more damage, and we can't make him weaker to my attacks because any spells on him will be reflected towards me, so it's a pretty strange situation. Just checking any of these to see if they have something crazy. Was that a mounted head of an Argonian? Yes, it is. It's a vanilla item, actually. Yeah, I think that's probably the best axe we can get right now. It's kind of weird. Like for blunt weapons, there's like some blunt weapons that are pretty up there, and then like the best one is the Mace of Avar Stonesinger. But it's kind of weird for axes. There's kind of a huge jump from like the Daedric battle axe, which is like 1 to 80, versus like the next tier level of axe, which I don't know, it's a lot lower. But yeah, it's pretty wild. Actually, I don't even think there's an ebony axe, so there's even a greater disparity between the two. I mean, there's what, Helm's axe, that's not even that great actually. Alright, cool. So I think we got what we need. So do I have a soul gem that we can work with? We could just use a normal golden saint. I don't have to go crazy
Greetings
here.
and salutations.
But let's check this out. There's more. Oh, not bribing. Alright, so a Daedric battle axe. Ooh, see, and that's the problem too. It's not just like I'd like to use this weapon because it has a ton of damage. Like I hit somebody and bam. But yeah, that enchant value is not the best. So it's kind of weird, especially in this Enchanter's challenge. I find that it's not always best to choose an item that has the most damage because it might not have good enchant value. So it's kind of wild. But yeah, let's read up on these things here. So we've got Fortify Attack. Okay, so this raises the subject's chance of making a successful attack. Okay, so that doesn't increase damage. How about Fortify Skill? Temporarily increases the value of one of the subject's skills. The skill returns to its original value when it ends. The magnitude of the value is the increase in the skill. Okay. Now it doesn't say if a weapon skill helps, so let's take a look at that. Let me see here. Magic? Oh, actually, spell effects. Let's see here. Need Fortify Skill. There we go. Okay. Right. What if it's a weapon skill? Okay. Right, yeah. Let me see. Sting? I'm not actually seeing anything that says it will. Really? The adamantium axe does 60 damage and has 100 enchant? Are you serious? See, there you go. That's what we need here. Wait. Yeah, you're right. It does 60. Ooh, only 10. Yeah. Yeah, there's a weird thing that is I fell victim to it as well. No, it's fine. For some reason in the creation kit, every weapon and armor piece, its enchant value is multiplied by 10 for apparently accuracy reasons. So when you look, like if you went in the creation kit and looked up the adamantium axe, it would be 100 enchant, like But it doesn't, like, for some reason it doesn't, it's for accuracy purposes. It doesn't make any sense to me. But, yeah, there you go. I still think all the weapons and armor should have stuff multiplied by 10, because some of the stuff does not work out. Yeah.
Greetings and
that's
salutations.
All right. But yeah, I still haven't, let me look it up. Let's see. Fortify weapons skill. All right. Fortify blunt weapons. Let's see here. What does it actually do? Temporarily increases the value of blunt weapons. The skill returns... I'm not getting an actual... It's a shame. I'm not getting anywhere that says it'll do more damage.
If there's anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
But I mean, it'll do the same thing as fortify attack, really. So I think that might be the best way to go. But yeah, I don't see, because we're in a weird situation where we have to deal with someone who has 100% spell reflect. We kind of have to do it. So, I mean, there's really nothing else we can do. So we'll do fortify skill axe on self. I always think 3 seconds is pretty good. Even though 2 is all that's necessary, but... But I mean, you know... 113 fortify axe is not bad. And if it does increase, like, damage, then that would be amazing. It's one of those where it does or it doesn't sort of deals. Like, I couldn't tell you, like, for certain. But yeah, otherwise, I don't think there's another thing that we could do here, so... Sweet. Let's do this. Alright, so this is the Daedric Slayer's Axe. There we go. Excellent. So that thing should be ridiculous. And then the only other thing I was thinking is I think we should be okay. I tried to do some summoning to just make like a small army for Helseth. And it was kind of weird because, well, the game crashed. I had way too many summons out. But there seems to be an interesting thing where if it's a bunch of people attacking one person, that's not a problem. If it's a bunch of people casting spells and some people just happen to have reflect, that's when problems arise. So I think we might be okay with just this. We were close before. It was just we sort of hit a wall when we started to fight Helseth, because he's got that crazy health regen. Oh yeah, we also turned on the Red Mountain Dust. All right. But yeah, we actually killed his mother. At first I was gonna let the assassins do it, but the assassins, I don't know, for some reason they wouldn't activate unless I was in the room. And they attacked me instead, which was kind of awkward.
Never sleeps.
Okay. So, as soon as I talk to them, they're all going to attack me. Alright, so let's get some...
You will suffer greatly.
Fuck.
You will die.
I meant to do that so that I got the health regen, but that didn't work out. Because the first problem would be taking all these guys down. Oh, okay. There we go. Alright, now we got some passive health regen. Now then, we're ready to go. Now last time, we sort of went through our items here and we found that I've got a whole bunch of scrolls we can use, which is really nice. But Hailstorm is actually pretty crazy. Oh yeah, we also have the Ring of Equity. Yeah. That gives us like full spell absorption, which is awesome. Alright, so let's do this.
Now you die!
Okay.
No!
Now the only other problem is... Oh! Okay. Firestorm. Oh, damn it. Oh, you get stun locked so badly. Damn. Yeah, the only other thing I could think is maybe getting an enchantment that increases Sanctuary or something? Alright, let's do this again. Okay, let's stack a few things on him.
You're hardly a match for me.
Ooh! Also, how am I getting afflicted by that when I have 100% spell absorption? Alright, I think they gotta start falling dead now, right? The Enchanter's Challenge is basically I only use enchanted weapons, although we actually, or sorry, not enchanted weapons, enchanted items. But basically we actually completed the challenge at one point, and we were like, holy crap, I have enchanting 110. We're good now.
You're beaten. You die.
Alright, let's see here. Was there another one? Firestorm, Toxic Cloud. Wasn't there a lightning storm? Yeah, there we go.
You
Gosh, they're still alive. Wait, what? Whoa, 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 how did that... Oh. What? 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 How did...
Die, scoundrel. You will die. There is no escape. You're hardly a match for me.
How did...
You're beaten. Let's see what you're made of.
But...
Come on, fight.
Wait...
I will enjoy this.
I mean, you know what? I had a 100% spell absorption, and you saw that I still was getting hurt by my own spells. Maybe 100% really isn't 100% in this game? And you actually need like 101? I mean, I'll redo it because it doesn't make any sense, and I want to see if I can replicate that. But he's supposed to be 100% resistant to magic. Or reflective, but that...
You're mine.
I mean, he's got the ring on, right?
What you're made of.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, not only that, it's 100% resist magic too. Yeah, there's no way he should have even be hit at all. And if we go with the order of operations here, technically he would have reflected it first, then resisted it. So if there, that's so, how did, I don't even know how that works. Huh. Very strange. Very strange. Alright, let's reload, because I feel like something got funny there. Unless he has like a down mode. Like he's got some sort of mode where he's got the ring active and one where he doesn't. I don't know, it seems very odd. Yes, when the character gets hurt, it is your voice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright.
You in
So we've got, so I mean, here's the, like I'm hit by my frost damage as well, but even though I have 100% spell absorption and like all that reflect, maybe it's because I'm not resistant to magic. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't know why that's not, like, percentages are acting weird tonight. Okay, firestorm. Lightning storm. Toxic cloud. Okay. Wow, did you see how many dudes we took down? That was awesome. Oh, got me. Damn. Health set's nothing to fuck with.
Captain Delidio speaks well of you.
Oh, stun locked! And the candle! The damn candles! Ah, the damn candles. We're getting there, though. Yeah, I feel like that was a glitch that he died there. Or unless, this is the only other thing that could have happened. It was reflected off of... Because sometimes reflects can bounce, which is kind of awkward. So, perhaps it bounced off of one of the enemies, and as opposed to coming back to me, or maybe it did come back to me and I reflected it back, but it like went to the wrong opponent and like somehow subverted reflect. Because there is, as weird as this is, there is a bouncing back figure, basically, that like it can bounce back twice, and then I think once it's bounced back twice, it can't bounce anymore, and the effect will hit you no matter what. So unless like it somehow like changed targets or something during the two bounces, gosh, Morrowind is incredibly complicated when it comes to spells and the way that they figure out in the end. Hell, just having resist magic, absorb magic, and reflect magic is crazy. Because if you, like... The thing is, if you have all three, first reflect, then spell absorption, then resisting. So, yeah. It's pretty wild. So technically, you could have, like, 100% resist magic and 100% spell absorption, but the resist magic won't do anything. And of course, if you put 100% reflect on top of that, you'll always reflect spells, so you'll never absorb them. Which is kind of funny because I think... Oh no, wait, is it that way around in this? Wait a second. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. It is funny, though. It was a gift horse and I looked it in the mouth. Yeah, yeah. Right, right, Beat Dog. No, totally. Yeah, we're trying to kill King Helseth. We killed him by accident, which was really weird. I don't know how it happened, because he should be 100% resistant to magic, and I wasn't using spells at all. Unless, I don't know. Again, I don't know. So yeah, right now we're using enchanted items to try to take down most of these guys, although they still will reflect. How do I efficient level? I normal play, because I figured out, basically there's the efficient leveling, and the efficient leveling is basically you only level up when you have like 5 in everything, right? You've upped 5 skills in each thing, that way you level up your guy all the way. The way that I see it, like all of my attributes at 100 are the ones I would want at 100 anyway. And if you're not in that position by level 50, 60, 40, well, probably more like 50. then you've made your character wrong. And I'll admit, I probably should have replaced sneak with either a different armor type or a different weapon type. Although it seems strange, I've been repairing shit all the time, but armor doesn't go up as often. But I mean, you can see right here that I you know, did fairly well making this character. But yeah, I normal play, because when it comes down to it, all evens out in the end. You could be 100 and everything, but at some point, like right now, it doesn't matter. We don't use intelligence or willpower or personality. The speed wasn't actually necessary, but it's pretty cool. But yeah. And hell, we got 100 luck, so there you go. But yeah, I normal play this. Alright, let's do this.
No escape.
What? What? Enclave is reborn. Alright. Alright, trying to take these guys down. Alright, let's see here. Okay, just applying a lot of magic to these guys. Good, and Toxic Cloud. Now these guys do have like either potions or some other crazy stuff. Okay, good stuff. Hailstorm. Good. Firestorm. Lightning Storm. Ooh. Now I get hit by these as well, so I've got 5 lightning, 25 fire damage, and 40 frost damage per second. Wow. That is pretty nasty. Okay, let's get them all in one place if we can.
You make this too easy. Have you?
Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. There we go. Lightning. Hailstorm.
Great.
Firestorm. Okay. I think that's everybody except him. Alright, now, he's got 10 health regen per second, so we need to overcome that. And we figured out, we're theorizing, the best way to do this is just to have some crazy weapon with fortify obnoxious amount of skill. Now, I haven't confirmed that fortifying skill actually increases the damage of said weapon. I think it might only act like fortify attack, but I'm not certain. So, let's equip this and see what happens. Oh, the big chops! The big chops! Oh! Oh, that's what it took. Nice. That's what it took. We needed the big chops. Yeah, there we go. That's how you have to take him down. Damn. And the Royal Signet Ring. Just in case you weren't overpowered enough, you could always grab this thing. Oh, man. It's crazy. I know, it's a very intense battle, but yeah, that's what it takes. You just have to do a serious amount of damage. So, you just have to grab your biggest Hagen weapon and just go at him. I don't even know if we needed the fortify skill, but it definitely helped. Holy crap. And his dagger's pretty nice too, actually, if you're into short blades. It's actually really nice. Plus that reflect constant effect, which normally, you know, having that effect on a weapon is actually amazing. Oh yeah? I don't use Mad Leveler Demonic Horde, so I'm not certain about that. Oh gosh, I became over encumbered almost immediately. Beep. But yeah, I've no idea what Mad Leveler is. I would assume it's like I always install my stuff manually. That's how I normally do things. For Morrowind at least. Other games you can't really do that. But yeah, so yeah, otherwise hopefully the mod author has instructions, but yeah, I'm not sure. If you're still having troubles, look up like a mod organizer like Mlox for Morrowind, MLOX. And that'll organize your ESPs, and maybe that'll work too, because sometimes if you don't have the right load order, things don't work out. It's funny, things are much more streamlined nowadays. Back in the day, you know, I'd have to research when all that stuff came out, because I'm not even sure people knew that was an issue. The whole load order thing. Alright, sweet, so we got the odd Dwemer weapon. Excellent. Alright. You know what, let me repair my stuff. But yeah, I think what we'll do for the rest of the stream is we'll just continue trying to get the pieces here, because sometimes it can get kind of annoying to get these pieces. But I think, well, we've got 2. I think we only need 1 more. That's good. Yeah, that's another piece of True Flame. Yeah. Now I just need 1 more piece. Actually, you can hold that too. Yeah, actually, I was afraid I was gonna not have enough damage there, and that I was going to need like another summon or something. But yeah, it just seems like if you want to take King Helseth down, you just got to get one of these big weapons, and you know you got to really hit him hard. So charge up your weapon. That's really important in Morrowind. You can't just go and be like, you know, stab, 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 stab. You gotta, like, hold it back a bit, allow that weapon damage to charge up, and yeah. No, I have to get the piece from the museum yet, so we'll do that. And then I might do a little bit of, research into other items that'd be good to get in Mournhold. Because I'm always up for, like, finding cool stuff. Give me your corpse. Now this was probably what was hurting us so much. Gravedigger, the unique... Is it a Daikatana? It is a Daikatana. It's a unique Daikatana. Oh, that's true. Yeah, we have to, yeah, that's true. We have to sorry, not download. Give the museum items. Right. One of these playthroughs, you know, I think the next playthrough of Morrowind, when we do the, Paladin, at some point. I always say like roughly around like 1.5 years later or something. Usually when I replay series. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll probably collect artifacts with that character. I mean, we'll still try to obtain powerful items and whatnot, but at the same time, it'd be the only time I'd be doing that. Yeah. Yeah, they did have potions. Yeah, that was one of the killer things there. And I mean, put in perspective. Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, definitely. It was pretty wild. Actually, what was weird was I killed him by accident once, Quoscone. I was only using spells. And as you know, the ring is 100% reflect and 100% spell resistance. But for some reason, I was casting spells and he died. And I was like, that's not possible. The only thing I could imagine is that there was some weird, like, ultimate reflect thing going on that I didn't know about. Also, I like that nobody even, like, gives a shit. Like, I just killed the king, and, like, a whole bunch of guards, and they're like, yep, just another day. But yeah, so we did that, and we also made a new Daedric Slayer's Axe. Fortifying axe by 113 for 3 seconds, so I think that helped out a lot too. Just a ton of massive damage. I'm not sure if I can freely talk to the royal guards. I'd imagine they'd be seriously pissed. And they were already seriously pissed at me because I accidentally hit a guard earlier. Let me see here. Am I in the right place? No, I need to go to the other area. Right. Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. Just usurp this as Telvanni rule more. Jeez. We did so much political maneuvering in The Rise of House Telvanni. Add one more, Telvanni. Just like, you just see vines creep up everywhere. We're gonna... Oh, no, not the Craftsman's Hall. Although I do need to go to the Craftsman's Hall. There we go.
Welcome to the Mornhold Museum of Artifacts.
All right. Greetings. I am Tarasa Aram, curator of the Mornhold Museum of Artifacts. Mushroom houses for everyone. Right. Let's see here. The museum is privately funded in an effort to collect and display many of the artifacts from this part of the world. Should you want to sell something, you feel the museum will be interested in bring the items here, and we will assess its value. Be warned, however, theft is a serious matter, and likely will equal death warrant for any foolish enough to attempt it. But yeah, you know what? That's something interesting. I didn't think about that before. So if our next playthrough we play like a glorious paladin, you know, fighting to remove the evils from the world, and you know, sequestering the evil items from Daedra, and you know, getting blessed artifacts, and you know, just being a good person and not stealing. What's going to be interesting is we're actually going to come across a lot of gold, because we get about like 30,000 every time you like donate something to the museum. And let me tell you, I'm sitting on a whole bunch of artifacts right now, like the Axe of Saint Felms and stuff like that I'm not using. Every house gets a Khajiit slave. Let's see here. So, oh, pieces of the blade. Here we go. The pieces of the blade of the Neverine here in Mornhold. Now there's something I'd like to get my hands on for the museum. I can't say that I've seen any that I know of, but I do have one piece from roughly the same time. It seems to be of Dwemer construction. I don't even have it on display because I haven't been able to positively identify it yet. It's a shield of Dwemer make, but not traditional in any case of the word. Pieces of it just don't seem to match. I've wondered if it's some sort of fake. I suppose I might be able to part with it, but I'll need some compensation. I'm always looking for new pieces in the Museum of Artifacts, unique items, armor, and weapons of lore. You know the stuff. If you'll be willing to donate a couple to the museum, I'll be willing to part with the shield. A Khajiit Paladin sounds interesting? I'm not sure. Well, let's see. Alright, so I believe... Let's see here. Compensation. A couple of quality items. I freaking hope not a couple. Okay, so... I could give her, like, the vampiric ring. A powerful ring indeed. You do not, sorry. Do you, no longer wish to keep it? If you wish to sell it, I'm prepared to offer you 16,000 gold for it. Donate the item. Created for evil purposes or not, the ring still has a place in our collection. Thank you, Vanessa. Oh, she wants two? That's true, I can just steal them later. It's very true. An ebony mail. Oh gosh. Door. I've heard of the ebony mail, but never seen it. It would fit well in our collection. Would you part with it? I can offer you 30,000 gold for it. Donate the item. Thank you. I'll assure you be well cared for. All right. Now one piece. Compensation. Here we go. You've already been quite a friend of the museum. I'll give you the piece. I'm classifying it as a Dwemer battle shield. As I said, I'm not sure what to make of it. The spike attached to the front of the shield seems to be loose, but a competent smith may probably take care of that for you. Good luck to you. If you're able to recreate the Blade of the Nerevar, I'd love to see the finished product. Alright. The reason I donated ebony mail as opposed to my other things is because it'd be the easiest to put back on as opposed to rings, which are sometimes difficult to put back on. But yeah, let's see here. So, let's do. You have the ghost amulet. And the Mudram ring. I got 30,000 gold for that. Okay, so I've got invisibility and chameleon 100.
That's quite enough, Rafe.
Let me live.
Again. I guess they saw the invisibility lifting, but they didn't see me. Holy shit, my bounty! I think that may be the highest bounty I've ever accrued in my life. 120,000. Holy shit, that's amazing. Wow. Well, you know, we gotta keep going. I want Stendarr's hammer too. But yes, again, this is one of those things where
You will be disgraced for this, no guest.
This is one of those things where invisibility doesn't actually mean invisibility. Like, it's just one of those dumb things where even though it's supposed to make you completely invisible, the NPCs of the game are just like, have hyper diligence, and they will see you no matter what, so it's not really true invisibility. Nice, and there's Stendarr's hammer, which nobody really should be able to wield at all because it's friggin' 1,000 pounds. Its condition sucks too, it's only 100. Interestingly enough, I didn't actually get more. You know what? That might have just been for the. Oh, you know, it's just for the ebony mail. Oh, that's weird. So, I'm just putting this in perspective. They caught me for ebony mail, but didn't catch me for the other two. So I think possibly what happened is one of two things. Either there's a script, and it doesn't matter how good of a thief you are, the first item always counts as theft, and then they're on high alert and they want to kill you. Or my phasing out of invisibility gave them a small window of time where they saw me, regardless of the chameleon I had. And I would have then instead been better off without invisibility at all, and should have just gone with chameleon. Really, you don't tend to have that trouble with invisibility while playing? Interesting. It's probably the second. Yeah, probably invisibility wore off and it was just kind of one of those weird things. But yeah, there's the Dwemer battle shield. It's just pretty much a normal battle shield, but it's got that little protruding spike in the front. You think? Yeah, it could be that I've been worse at. Okay, yeah, I can understand that. That like it's somehow nullifies the effect, even though it's working with it. But yeah, since I'd be using the pairing, you're right. I should be just using Chameleon by itself. Alright, so I'm hoping that I can take down the price on my head. Now, granted, I'm gonna have to pay 60,000? Really, you cheese through sections just with the invisibility ring. Interesting. With such a high price on your head, everybody assumes you're a murderer. I don't know the details, but I don't want to know. But the Thieves Guild won't be pleased. We're judged by your actions. We don't need a reputation for reckless violence. Right, 100% chameleon is kind of a crazy thing. My price on my head. Well, word on the street is you have 120,000 gold on your head. As you're a Thieves Guild member and in good standing, I should be able to fix that for 60,000 gold. Sound fair to you? I'll fucking pay it, whatever. Pay it. I got gold out the ass. It's fine. What? How much gold do I? Yeah, fucking what is that? Holy shit. We actually were over 8 million. Wow, we were over. Wait, were we? No. We would have possibly still been at maybe 79. Nah. I think we're still at. Yeah, 7.8 million. Yeah, 7.8 million. Yeah. Excuse me?
I will enjoy this.
Seriously? No. See, okay, so probably still have a death warrant, but yeah, here's the deal. Basically, if you didn't notice, the value of, and this is crazy if you're playing a thief character in Morrowind, the value of your bounty is equivalent to the thing you stole. So the fact that I stole ebony mail gave me that much of a bounty. So you have to be careful. If you're doing really high profile stuff, you have to make sure, if you make a mistake, that you have enough gold to pay off the bounty. So you kind of have to look at an item and be like, alright, what's half of the value of that item? Could I pay off that bounty if they catch me? Or you just save scum the fuck out of it. Thieves Guild being surprised, right. Alright, so I'm thinking that perhaps, as long as... I think because they saw me, they're still tracked to me for some reason. So I think actually it would stop if I used the charm amulet on them. Because notice how his summon isn't attacking me at all. I'm just like correcting their behavior. And that only lasts for 2 seconds, by the way, the thing I'm casting. It's Calm, Humanoid, and Charm. So, they're fine now. They just have to be reminded that I actually paid off my gold. You know, little things like this you have to sort of learn over a course of time when playing Morrowind. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Oh yeah, let's talk to him. Actually, I did want to figure something else out. Yeah, see, I'm honored. Yeah. Alright, I did want to check something out, though. I got, like, ousted or expelled from the temple, even though I'm, like, the frickin' patriarch of the temple. So I wanted to try to figure out what the hell's going on there. Oh, do I not have a Vivek? Oh, I don't have a Vivek version. Yeah, there are so many little quirks and details about this game. It's incredible, actually. It really is. I mean, it's funny. I think I said it, I'm not sure if it was last stream or the stream before, but it really resonated with me afterwards, which was, there are some games that you wish you could forget and, you know, play again, like fresh, like The Witcher 3, Skyrim, Oblivion, but for some reason, I would always love to play Morrowind with at least 2 playthroughs under my belt. Because there's actually so much intricacy to this game. You enjoy it the more you play it. Because you always find out something new about it, which makes your next playthrough more involved, but also more rewarding because things get, I don't know, I guess streamlined or easier for you as you sort of learn the intricacies of this game. Pretty wild. But yeah, this is, I don't know, like over the course of my life, maybe 6th full playthrough, 7th full playthrough, I'd have to guess. Something like that. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome to the Have a Nice Day. How are you? Yes. How's it going, Jack? I know, right? Yeah, you learn something new every time you play. Which is wild, because this game came out in friggin' what, 2001? Like that mounted Argonian head. Yeah, I think the mounted Argonian head was in the Vivek Canton. Which are, the Telvanni Vivek Canton. I think it's called the... I forget what it's called, but it actually... I think it's something called the Argonian's head or something like that. So it's like inside in like the back closet or something. Pretty cool. But yeah, let me try to talk to this guy and see if maybe he can't reinstate me in the guild. I am actually the owner of the temple. Join the temple. You've been expelled from the temple. If you tarnish the foretold duties just once, we think of it as a lesson. With atonement, you can be a member again. Do you wish to atone? Yes, please forgive me. The temple understands the failings of us all, but you will, but your will to repent is admirable. You are now Vindicel, the Patriarch! Don't forget the 4 again. It's kind of one of the, like, here's a weird disparity here. Oh, do you Blender Bender? Nice. I couldn't even tell you how many hours I have in this game. Because when I first played this game, I played, like, for 5 years running. Like, one single playthrough for 5 years. And my whole goal was to unlock the entire map, overworld square by overworld square. Yeah, easier than expected. But you know what's weird, right? There's this weird disparity that I'm noticing. So, if you rise rank too quickly in a faction, right? Nobody, like, you'll actually, like, forego some quests because people won't give you quests at a certain point. They'll be like, oh, no, it's what could I do for you, Patriarch, or whatever. But you hit someone in the temple and immediately you're, like, cast out of the temple. You'd think you would have earned enough power to, like, at least be able to, you know, beat down some lowly apprentice. I don't know, I'm just saying. Like, you'd think, you know, just savagely beat an intern. This isn't, you know, 2018. This is the second era, or third era. Yeah, I'm back in the Temple Graces. Yeah, it's fine. I just had to repent, or whatever. I'm just saying, it's like one of those weird things where, like, I'm the freaking temple master or whatever. Are you honestly gonna, like, I accidentally hit a guard as they were trying to protect me. It's an old game. It sees me attacking someone as being an offense, so there's not much more I can do about it. Note to self, never be Ving's apprentice. I'm talking the time period and the mythology here. You hear like those abused apprentice stories all the times and stuff like this. Yeah, it's an engine limitation. Right. Right. Exactly, Penguin. Exactly. Right. Get expelled from House Telvanni from whacking a few fellow members. It's totally within the rules. They should have known better. It was supposed to be a Mocha Carmelado Venti. And they only gave me a Carmelado Venti. Frickin' apprentices. Oh, it's mods, Adjuries. There's also a Google Doc too if you want to check that out. I'm currently starting to do some stuff on Oblivion. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So you can look at the mods down below, or there's a Google Doc you can look at, and it has all the stuff for you. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, there's one for Morrowind. I'm currently working on Oblivion right now. You can see where I stopped. I put like 2 dashed lines where I want to start working again. Oh yeah, I guess I don't need to talk to these guys, but... Alright, let's go talk to the smith.
Hard times, and well deserved. Need custom armor.
Alright, what do you want? I'm here to make weapons, not to chat. Let's see. Former battle shield. An odd construction to be sure. Let me see. As I thought, these 2 pieces aren't supposed to be attached. Looks like a regular Dremel shield with this odd piece attached. Hope you didn't pay too much for this shield, friend. It's nothing special as far as I can see. The other piece is interesting though. Dwemer in origin, but unlike anything I've ever seen before. Alright, pieces of the blade. Right? No? Forge the blade. There we go. You've got some interesting pieces here. I can work with this. Make the best blade you've ever seen. Not that I figure you'd know a daikatana from a butter knife. Come back in 2 days' time, and you'll have your blade. Leave me. Now leave me alone. Right, sweet. I always like leaving the cell for safety. Of course, Morrowind, like 2 days goes by like this, which is fantastic. In more modern games, it's like, are you sure you wanted to wait this long? Takes forever.
Need custom armor? I'm the one you want.
It's not in the load order, so no. Usually I think, yeah, Morrowind's is Mlox. MLOX is the load order for that. But no, they're not in the correct load order that I use. Mostly because I put like the most important things you want to download first, like the script extenders and stuff like that, which are important to download first just to even have the modded stuff work, but yeah. Wait, what? Make a helmet, left pauldron, left and right gauntlet, all adamantium, and then die under mysterious circumstances. What? I'm confused. Alright, let me see here. Yeah, you're the one who wanted me to forge the blade. I suppose you'd figure I'm finished, huh? Here's the blade. And before you asked, I don't know why it doesn't burn. I'm a smith, not an enchanter. You want Dwemer enchantments? Go talk to a Dwemer. I know, they're all dead, but look, I heard rumors of a powerful Dwemer mystic, Radak, Stungthnes, that lived in Bam's Azshed. He's long gone, but maybe some of his writings still exist. If you find any of them, I'll see what I can do for you. Oh, the smith is wearing the... Oh, that's true, yeah, he's just missing 2 pieces of adamantium armor. Right. That's too weird. Alright, let's take a look at it. Nice, nice. This is the one I remember. So, okay, cool. So, I don't think I had this mod on in the previous series, but or maybe it was more Oblivion. But, when we get fire in this, you're actually going to see like little fire fuel rods like go up the center of this thing, which is going to be so friggin' cool. But I've got to go. Sorry to say it, but I've got to go. I got a tabletop game on Fridays, so I thought it would be just a fun little thing to get all the blade pieces, fight Helseth, and get up to other shenanigans. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back tomorrow for some more Morrowind, and we will be back on Sunday with some more Tale of Two Wastelands. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Alright, see you everybody.